Hello everyone, welcome to CA Simplified. Today I am going to discuss about a giant Panasonic Corporation. This presentation is prepared and presented by Neelam. In this video, I will try to deliver some insights about the Panasonic Corporation. First, we talk about the history of Panasonic. Today's Panasonic is not always the Panasonic. Till 2008, Panasonic worked with the name of Matsushita Electric Industrial Company. Panasonic is founded by Konosuke in 1918 when he was a child of 23 years. It is a Japanese startup and today it has a worldwide range, selling their product all over the country, and in 2018 they completed their 100 years. Konosuke start this corporation with a small light bulb socket, and today they are engaged in manufacturing of various products like electrics, semiconductors, home appliances, beauty products, cameras, and many more. And today their name come in the list of one of the largest Japanese electrics producer and manufacturer, with Sony, Hitachi, and others. As I told you, Panasonic Corporation is a Japanese startup, but they also expand their business in India too. They come up in India in 1972. They started their business in 1972 in India, but show more interest in India in 2008 when Mr. Daisu joined as the CEO of Panasonic. As I told you, Panasonic Corporation manufacture various products, various lines of product, but India they worked with the product line of consumer electronics and home appliances. So see what are these various products in India. They worked with various products, out of which I summed some for. In home appliances, they are producing various products like refrigerators, split AC, normal ACs, ovens, television. And in television, they become the fourth largest manufacturer of television in 2012. They are also engaged in manufacturing of mobile phones. As the technology as the market change, they also change their way of manufacturing from flip phones to landline to flip phones to smartphones and all. They're also in the beauty products line. Basically, they are manufacturing the beauty electronic products, both for men and women. They're also manufacturing the cameras for various type of customers. They're producing their camera with customer centric approach. They're producing cameras with various types of customer as per their customer requirements. In camera they have a latest at Panasonic launches next generation Panasonic camcorders in India too. They are launching camcorders in India with a price range of 1,50,000 to 2 lakh, with a view that more and more content being consumed online, and online sessions, online communication become more popular in India. So they are launching the next generation professional camcorders in India. as we all know that whole world is in lockdown. All the business are suffering from this pandemic. And also Panasonic predict that they they their sale may fall by 50% in, especially in consumer electronics, in quarter first result due to this lockdown. It is said by the CEO Manish Sharma. To cope up this shortfall in sale, they are trying to focus more on after sales services so that they will come up with the best solution. Also, Panasonic is taking some initiative to bridge the gap between the skills required in industry and given to student in their academics. They are launching educational solution to bridge this gap. They said that in their annual report that this project will impact positively around 1 lakh students by 2025. They are developing this project in-house in Panasonic India Innovation Centers. They're also taking the initiative by joining with RE100 to make their manufacturing 100% on renewable power. By 2050, they claim that they will switch totally to 100% renewable energy, which do not emit any carbon dioxide. They are working in this project and claim that they will succeed in by 2050. In last, I will take some insights of financial performance of Panasonic. Panasonic has registered revenue of around 10,000 crore to 10,500 crore in 2017-18 and 2018-19, but they are expecting a higher profit of 12,000 crore in 2019 and 20. Panasonic Corporation has total assets of around 6,000 billions and liabilities of around 4,000 billions. All the figures in this presentation is taken from the annual report 2019 of Panasonic Corporation, and all the, as I told you, this is a Japanese startup, so all the financial information contained in this presentation is in Japanese yen, Japanese currency. They are earning a revenue of 8,000 billions and having a good profit margin. Their shares are listed in Tokyo and Nagoya Stock Exchange. They are employing more than 250,000 employees. They are working with associated companies and many subsidiaries. Thank you. I hope this video is useful for you. I have tried to make it short and explain in simple and make it informative. Thank you for giving your precious time and watching this video. Thank you.